And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown as we get this go home for Money in the Bank on the road. And now we have the qualifying match for the women's title, seeing which one of these women are bound to face the inevitable Charlotte Flair, who can take down the inevitable one, the Thanos of the women's division. Indy Hartwell, impressive Indy, looking to step up to the challenge.
Newest NXT Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell.
Yes, congratulations on that too.
I'm pretty hyped for her. I love
Big
Indy.
fans of
I've been supporting, I've been pretty openly hyping Indy up.
Oh, and then the toxic one.
Since season 1.
Oh yeah, I've been a big Indy fan. The toxic one in JC Jane, trying to make her statements known after Gigi Dolan, her former tag partner, putting in work over there on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, the current Raw Women's Champion is going to be facing Rhea Ripley at Money in the Bank.
Ooh. And then it wouldn't be a show without the EST of SmackDown, and that's Bianca Belair, looking to try to go ahead and take down the inevitable, a former SmackDown Women's Champion in her own right.
So when do you think the AEW game's coming out?
Like before SummerSlam?
I hope.
I think it's coming out in the summer. Ooh, if not the summer. Ooh. JC doing the smart thing, just staying back.
No, don't worry. JC's actually.
Oh, I was just going to say. Like,
Yeah, she's just, SR started moving.
Oh!
Like, she moved forward for a
Chop
second
block.
and then stepped back.
Playing the smart move. JC. Ooh. Putting the... Oh, Indy catching her with the long neck breaker.
Like I said, I was thinking the other day, who do you think takes the belt from MJF?
MJF, I don't think it's going to be any of the pillars. At this point, with his debut, it should be Jay White.
Adam Cole, baby. He's a
TNT champion.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Put the world title on. He is the best thing going in that company right now.
Who is TNT champion? That's my thing.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
My point exactly.
He just won it.
He just won it, and they have stuck him with QT Marshall. And
That's actually his request. He wanted to work with Marshall to make him more comfortable. QT Marshall's been like his mentors his whole career.
I appreciate that. Looking out for your people, that's good. But then also on TV, though, from a TV perspective, QT Marshall has done nothing.
So this is gonna be a hot take. QT Marshall is a great heel and deserves more goddamn respect. I will not let you sit here and shit on the good name of QT Marshall.
Hot take. QT Marshall is the mid-2000s Big Show of AEW. They don't know what they want to do with him, and they just put him
I
in
disagree.
there
They know what they want to do. They know what they need from him. He knows what he needs to do. He's a shitty little mid-card heel who's not supposed to win. He's just there to put people over. And that's what he's just there to, he's the guy people beat to get to Hobbs.
But
Hobbs is also a fighting champ.
QT poses no threat. Like if you,
He's not supposed to.
But that's the thing. If I have to get through you to get
He's
to
the
Hobbs,
brains. He's the brains. And he's always, in his defense, he's always shown to be like a competent person. He's just not a good wrestler.
I mean,
which is fair.
But that's also that. I mean, not to take anything away from that. I mean, he's had what did he have? The factory. Like, understand. Like, I feel like he can be good as a manager, but also QT hasn't done anything to make me think like, oh, Hobbs has QT Marshall with him. Like, if Hobbs would have had Taz, I would have been like, all right, cool. Like, that's like, maybe bringing something back from like Team Taz. But QT just throughout AEW has not shown to be like somebody that you would worry about.
So the way I view it, he's Powerhouse Hobbs is Don Callis. Or his Paul Heyman.
You're throwing him into some high.
Well, that's
you're throwing into some high category.
He's his advocate, is what I'm saying. Which is
Bianca.
So Hobbs
KO. Oh no, yeah, KOD.
Yeah, KOD. Hobbs apparently was not super confident in his first
One.
run as champion.
2.
So
Because
that's
they gave him the FTW. Also,
no,
take the
he was never
FTW.
FTW champion.
Was he not?
Nope, it was Starks and then Hook. But no, sorry, it was Cage, Starks, and then
Yeah.
Hook. He was not. No, this is his first run as champion. He wasn't confident enough, and he wanted QT Marshall there to help him at least here at the start. That's why.
Well, if that's the case, well, then also this should be a step for QT Marshall to look more intimidating.
Hey, give it time. They just started. They just started like 3 weeks ago when he won the title from Wardlow.
But it's just,
And they started it by injuring Wardlow.
But I was gonna say it's not just powerhouse. Like, okay, I don't want to put this all on Hobbs, but it's just how the TNT title has been treated.
I can agree with that. It has been.
It's just been kind of like because it went from Wardlow to Joe back to Wardlow and then now to Hobbs.
No. Wardlow to Joe to Darby to Joe to Wardlow. And before that, it was Sammy and Scorpio,
Sky.
which I wanted more out of Scorpio Sky. And then before that, it was Sammy and Cody. And then before that, it was
Miro was in there somewhere.
Miro held it for a while. Miro held it, and Darby held it.
Because that's the thing. You have the TNT title like this, but Orange Cassidy is literally defending that Intercontinental belt like every other
and
week.
He's so goddamn good.
I mean, but that's the thing though. I feel like that should be swapped. Like, I want to see Orange Cassidy in like a feud. Like, he's always in group feuds. Like, he's always just
he's shooting with House of Black right now.
He's always in a group. I think the last time he ever had anything, what was it, 1-on-1 was
because he's defending on Wednesday against Buddy Matthews.
Yeah,
imagine Matthews wins that belt. Give me Buddy Matthews.
It.
So I view the that belt, that international championship, that's their workhorse belt, I believe. Like, that's the way I'm looking at it. Like, that's the belt. Like, we put this belt on you. You're gonna be wrestling weekly, putting out bangers, and that's fine. I'm all for it. Pac did it.
That's what your TNT title should be.
Give it to fucking Kip Sabian.
That's what the TNT title should be. Like, the TNT title should be like the title that's on TV every week.
It should. Well, it doesn't help that they're not on TNT on their main show anymore.
Which is a whole nother
like the TBS title is always defended on TNT, and the TNT title is always defended on TBS, and that's so confusing. They could have just called it a television championship.
That's what they could.
But the networks wanted it named after them.
Because now you have 2 women's titles, and same thing with Jade.
I'm so tired of Jade.
She's finally starting to get into like feuds that she can actually like sit with, because they just give her like 1 month feuds. Like they just give her like, all right,
and
this
all
is gonna
of her
be your
matches
opponent.
are squashes. She has not had a match over 5 minutes. She's Goldberg.
Has she really not had a match over 5 minutes?
Yeah, I don't believe so. I believe maybe if she has nothing.
I was gonna say, I know it might be rare. Like that.
I don't believe that she has hit 10 minutes on a match yet. Jade Cargill, longest match. So pulling up her matches on Cage Match, right? 8:35 was the match against Billy Starks. So there you go. There was one that was, but I wonder if that includes entrances.
What?
The Billy Starks one. She's only 18. Damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, bell to bell.
Got a pretty good rating. Well, I don't know if it's bell to bell on a Cage Match or if it includes entrances. I don't count a tag match because that she's not in there the whole time. The Red Velvet match was 7 minutes. The Sky Blue match was a good one.
9 minutes.
But a lot of that was Sky Blue.
Well, I mean, because then after that, I think she said she was all elite.
Yeah, actually, no, she just got the All Elite on Wednesday. No, yesterday.
So Nyla, the match with Nyla was almost 8 minutes.
Yeah. But no 10-minute matches yet.
Willow, Madison. So it looks like she teeters on 8, being like...
8's like, oh, there we go, 11. It's the worst possible match to have. This match was terrible.
Anna Jay almost...
Anna Jay almost went 10.
JC Jane. Oh, I thought she was gonna do.
11 minutes. I remember that match being particularly terrible.
When she first.
When she won it, it was against Ruby Soho. That's a surprising one.
Thunder Rosa almost.
That one with Red Velvet going. So she's gone 10 minutes 2 times.
Triple threat.
Yeah, but that one didn't go 10 minutes. It went close, but I want to know if this
Casino Battle Rose count.
no, because she definitely wasn't in there the whole time.
And then her longest matches are with Red Velvet.
Yeah, well, Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa are her 2 longest matches.
Well, just like her longer
Consistently
matches
is
go
Red
with
Velvet. Yeah. Well, that was like her first opponent was Cody and Red Velvet.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
supposed to be Cody and Brandy, and then Brandy got pregnant.
I was like, oh, can't do that.
Way to go, Brandy.
Way to go, Brandy.
Fuck the match up.
Cody
You
wanted.
could have wrestled Shaq.
Cody wanted his liberty. Cody.
He wanted to end racism once and for all.
But look at that July like Raw that's in Atlanta, like they're having a few Raws like in the summer that are gonna be in Georgia, and I think that's how they're gonna. Cause so far it doesn't seem like MSG is gonna be anywhere. Oh, they doubled up and eliminated Bianca, so now she's down to Indy and JC. One of these women are gonna be going against Charlotte Flair at Money in the Bank.
Imagine Toxic Attraction holds both women's belts. I feel like at that point we have to reconnect them for a tag title match. 2 women power trip.
2 women. The role models reborn.
Yes. Oh, she went full John Cena for a second there. Even walked to the head like she was gonna 5-knuckle shuffle.
That's Indy's new signature.
I'd pop for it.
Also, where's R-Truth been? Didn't he pop up at somewhere recently?
Did he?
I think. He's either like in a backstage segment or something.
So after this match, I'm gonna pull up the promo Anna Jay did on Rampage. That that's apparently got a lot of people laughing.
Oh, JC 1, 2, 3, and JC Jane moving on to Money in the Bank to go against Charlotte Flair, the inevitable one. Ooh. So both women in Toxic Attraction vying for World Heavyweight Champion.
One is defending, one is challenging, and that's pretty hype. Let's get to that next match.
And now we get to see who's going to go against Wes Lee at Money in the Bank. Will it be that all-American Julius Creed? Or will it be the man that's been IC champ before, had a good run with it, several defenses, because he's never playing your game in Cell, and that's not just a theory, that's a fact of life, because he's L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, as many times as needed.
No, don't. I mean, the crowd does.
As they should.
After everything, dude, there were people doing it like before Raw.
As there should have been.
Like nobody even said LA Knight. It was just yeah, like literally just going around the entire. I was like, oh.
I'll just be sitting there on stream and I'll just be like playing Resident Evil. I'll do one of the boss fights. Yeah.
Yeah. Well done. Chance gets hit with the chair this time. I should wait till next. No one's safe.
Oh, on the outside, Julius. Oh! Tackling LA Knight. Oh, my God.
Big overhead. Julius, this would be his first main roster title opportunity. I mean, his brother Brutus tried chopping down the big cherry tree that was Johnny Cena in Hell in a Cell at Backlash. Ooh. Big side takedown. Stomping a mud hole in him. Julius putting in the work to LA Knight early. Julius showing he wants this. He needs this. Oh, big back elbow. One. Ha-two. Ooh, kick out at 2.
So not able to get the job quite done there.
LA Knight with some clubbing bows. Oh. An uppercut, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
now I want to see LA Knight do the Booker T commentary while he's just beating up people in the ring.
It's so good.
LA Knight, yeah, with a stomp, yeah. Oh, he can start the. I saw somebody say it, and they were like, he can do the yeah chants like they do what chants.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. It'd be great.
Like, I'm a megastar. Yeah, this is my game. Yeah, you're all incels. Yeah, and then he just looks at the crowd. Like, oh.
God, I'd fucking pop for it. I remember
big
there's a time in Impact where he's like, I say dummy, you say yeah, dummy. And the crowd goes, yeah. He goes, I'm not talking to you. And then he does it. He goes, dummy, yeah.
Actually, you know what? Move LA Knight to Raw and let me get LA Knight versus Austin Theory. Give LA Knight that US belt. Oh, LA Knight with the burning hammer. 1, 2, 3. And it is LA Knight's game.
Yeah. Trying to recapture that Intercontinental Championship.
LA Knight versus Wesley, which I believe Wesley was the man that took it from LA Knight.
Let's check. No, Jeff Hardy.
No, Wesley took it from Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy,
I believe, took it from LA
yeah,
Knight.
Jeff Hardy took it from LA Knight. I have it here in my champions log.
You would think I'd have it here somewhere. Did we not defend it?
It's just a while back. I think it's at the end of. I think it's Mania.
Was no? Wait a minute.
Was it season 2?
LA Knight versus Mustafa Ali at Money in the Bank for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then at SummerSlam, LA Knight, Fabian Aichner, Mustafa Ali. Let's get to that main event, baby.
And now it is time for your main event as we see who's going to take on him, that dude, that A champion, Carmelo Hayes. Will it be Brock Lesnar? Or the man that is simply phenomenal? The face that runs the place, the face that built SmackDown, AJ Styles.
Styles right off the back, combination strikes to Lesnar into a DDT. Yeah, no. I don't know if it's a hot take or not. Anna Jay's not a great promo, I feel.
Who?
Anna Jay. Like, I want to like Anna Jay. She's great. She's just not a very good promo.
The magnitude of people I can say.
There's quite a few people that.
But also
aren't
Miro. Where has Miro been?
He is a great promo most of the time.
But it's like, Miro, give me Miro.
He keeps turning down creative plans, apparently.
Because I'm pretty sure they're probably Miro, go back to WWE, please. I'm sorry. Like, at this
To be
point,
fair, he wasn't used very well over there either.
better than he
that's
has
the
been in AEW.
I don't.
He's-
When
he's
he's
ha-
used in AEW, he's used fucking well.
And he's had the one really good House of Black thing that he was doing, and then the TNT run that he was doing.
Yeah. Well, so he was. They pitched for him to be in that tournament that you and I were like, why the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
The idea was he was going to lose to Danielson in the finals, but then he turned it down because he didn't want to lose to Danielson. He felt he was above. It's Bryan fucking Danielson.
But if Danielson also comes out and says, I don't want to be champion, put it on Miro. I was like,
Well, I think that the idea was that they were like Tony wanted Danielson as champ, which I don't blame him.
which I've also
Bryan fucking Danielson.
Which I won't say to myself. I have also said, hey, sometimes you just got to be like, hey, bro, you're gonna wear that belt. It's like you're gonna wear that belt for like 2 to 3 months. You, think about the bigger picture for what everybody else is thinking. Like having U.S. champion, the crowd's gonna be happy. It's a nice little another notch on your belt, but then other people can start coming up and looking like viable championship contenders. That's really all I need you for. For all I care, you can think of yourself as a transitional champion. Because that's all you're probably going to wind up being.
That being said, fuck it, give Danielson the belt for 5 years.
No, but then they just gave it back to Mox. And then they had the Blackpool Combat Club in the finals. And it meant nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
It like nothing came, like there wasn't any dissension, there wasn't any like
on the upside it was a banger match.
I mean,
fair,
it's Moxley and Danielson, so I'm pretty sure they're comfortable and confident enough to put on a good match.
I saw somebody trying to say that Mox wasn't the ace of AEW, and then you know who their claim was, that who they believe the ace was? CM Punk.
No,
the man had less than a year
in the
company.
I'm a fan of CM Punk, but no, he was not. If anything, I would have said Kenny.
Kenny would be a good one. I say Mox. I say Mox.
Mox through his...
Mox was the most... View it this way.
Mox is his consistency.
Consistency. He carried the company through the pandemic. He was champ the entire pandemic era. So not only did he carry the company during the pandemic, whenever Punk's body couldn't hold up, they gave the belt to Mox, and let's be honest, sure, did we want Mox as champ again? Not really. Did he fucking do a good job? Yes, absolutely. He is consistent at probably the most consistent guy in the company. Kenny, you gotta realize, injured a massive part of his stint in AEW so far.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I say Kenny as like an argument can be made for Kenny, but in terms of just like,
oh my god, AJ
playing the smart move. AJ playing the smart move. AJ playing the smart move.
AJ Styles.
AJ.
Oh, Brock.
Brock is angry. AJ Styles did not. Brock Lesnar decks the ref.
Oh, and that's the go home for. That's how
Brock Lesnar is seething. AJ Styles could not pin Brock Lesnar. But we will get AJ Styles versus Carmelo Hayes at Money in the Bank.
Wow, let's get some Money in the Bank tomorrow.
Whoa.
Thanks for watching, guys.